Alright, here we are. And here we are. And this is a special, welcome to a special Rogue One review episode. We're being joined once again with Tito by Tito. Tito's here because Gable couldn't make it. And you have all your notes, I see.
Yep.
You have all your notes. All your notes.
Yep.
All your notes are ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I have all your notes ready. Well, first let's start off with some. Go to our Twitter at Breakroom BS, the number 1, Breakroom BS1, and then go to SoundCloud. The page is Breakroom BS, and Breakroom Bullshit is what you'll search to stream or download all of our episodes on there, and then you can share it, and you can tell everyone about it, and then everyone will listen to it. So we're going to start off with some bad news. This is probably going to be our last episode for a while. We're going to take a hiatus. Because, as we spoke about before, Gable's girlfriend Ashley is going through some health problems. Unfortunately, she's been diagnosed with cancer, and she has to start her chemotherapy. So, obviously, Gable's quite busy doing stuff with her and helping her get healthy again. So, we're going to take a couple months off, probably. Every now and then, we may drop a magical episode or something special every now and then when we have some free time. But this is going to be our last episode for a little while, and we're going to talk about Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which you haven't seen yet.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it. What is that?
Then why are you on here?
I don't know.
All right, you're not on here anymore. I'm going to do this all by myself, JR style. I'm going to handle it all on my own. Now you can be the KFJ to my Taz. You can be my producer.
Okay, I'll produce.
Aren't you supposed to produce stuff?
Yeah, I got to get guests and all that stuff. Make sure everything works for you.
Well, then why am I doing all the producing then? Oh boy. Yeah. So let's get started with the. Something. I feel like I forgot something. I feel like I forgot to do something.
Get news.
This is just a special Rogue One review. There's not news. Come on now, you rookie. Jeez. Well, let's start off with a synopsis of Rogue One, a Star Wars story review. Synopsis. In a time of conflict, a group of unlikely heroes band together on a mission to steal the plans to the Death Star, the Empire's ultimate weapon of destruction. This key event in the Star Wars timeline brings together ordinary people who choose to do extraordinary things. And in doing so, become part of something greater than themselves.
Yeah, in that synopsis, it almost sounds like they're fucking superheroes.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Here, move closer to me. Put yourself inside me. There we go. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It reeks of they have mystical powers and they're going to come save the day with their powers.
They're ordinary people that become extraordinary with their powers. Yeah, I figured I'd read the synopsis. I'm sure no one knows anything about Star Wars, so we had to get everyone caught up. That Alan Tudyk guy is in this movie.
He played the robot character.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the robot character's name?
K250.
I think it's K2SO, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't honestly remember what they said his name was.
They called him K2.
Did they?
They kept calling him K2 for the most part. All right, so you don't have any notes with you, even though you lied, so you do. So you're going to have to do some serious talking on my notes. And also, any other things you think of, make sure you bring up. Because we got to fill 3 hours with this.
Holy, I don't even think we have 3 hours of time right now to record anything.
I'm just kidding. Why? What are we doing after this?
Oh, you know.
What are we doing? Are we going to make a porn?
No, going to a wrestling event.
Oh, what wrestling event are we going to?
WWE Roadblock.
Oh, yeah, WWE Roadblock. I was listening to Taz show the other day, and this guy kept saying WE and WF, and it was pissing me off.
So he said WWE or WWF?
Yeah, he was just saying WE and WF.
WE.
Yeah, and it was really making me mad. But yeah, we're going to go to the Roadblock tonight. We got some pretty decent seats, and we're going to watch Roman Reigns ruin our night. It's going to be very unfortunate.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Are you going to boo when he comes out?
I guess, yeah, probably. I mean, if it's even... I want to, but if it's far away, it's what's the point?
That's true.
I mean, even cheering, it's what's the point?
If they're not going to hear us.
Yeah, so it's what's the point? Why even cheer or boo?
Maybe they'll come through the crowd for the first time in forever.
Maybe.
I can give them the finger and tell them that I'm going to kill
that
his family.
That would be great. I would love to give him a finger.
You want a finger him?
No, I'd love him giving him the middle finger. Tell him to fuck off.
Give him a finger. All right. Anyway, back to the Star Wars. Okay. First and foremost, I did like that they didn't have the opening scroll in the Star Wars theme.
Yeah, I like that too.
I liked it. It's different and separates the standalone movies from the episode movies, which is why I like it. Did you think they were going to have it? Whenever I saw them put Rogue One in the normal print, no. Whenever I saw them put a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I thought they were going to do it.
Yeah,
but then they changed their tune real fast. And another thing that I noticed was that nowhere in this film was it called a Star Wars story.
That's true. Well, I
was talking to Gable about it. He's like, that's probably because they just put a Star Wars story on all the promotions so you knew what the fuck it was, and it's a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
And they just didn't plan on putting it in the movie. They just did it for promotional purposes. Here's my next thing. I hate when they do this. Why are there shadow troopers? Like, they
were cool though.
Yeah, in the first 3 Star Wars movies, there's none.
I know. Yeah.
Like the only black stormtroopers you see are a couple of them in TIE fighters. Yeah. There's not a single so you have this movie where you're seeing shadow troopers everywhere, and then in the rest of the time there's none of them. Where'd they all go? They just do it so they can do something different and cool, but it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like the perfect example is in the Halo games. Like the second Halo takes place a week after the first one. They have all these new guns. Why? Like where'd they come from?
Maybe they had them stockpiled away for. Maybe they realized, like at the beginning, why spend the money on the more expensive guns that actually work? We'll give them the shittier ones first to fight this war with.
So what happened in Rogue One was these shadow troopers rolled out and they were badass, but it turns out they actually all sucked. And they're like, we're not using these guys ever again after like a week, and they just went straight back to stormtroopers.
Yeah,
it was this new program they rolled out that failed, I guess. Ponda Baba and his buddy from A New Hope showing up was pretty cool.
Yeah,
that was cool. Yeah, he was. That was pretty cool. I like that. That was a nice little cameo. I thought the best thing about the whole movie, like the only reason the movie was even remotely important in the Star Wars world, is that it makes sense now as to why the Death Star had this weakness.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Because whenever they explained it, I was like, that's really cool. Now it makes sense as to why there's a little fucking hole that was built there, and it was built for a reason. And it's going to cause it to explode. Kind of like how I'm going to explode over your face. What are you laughing at?
Oh, boy.
The truth isn't that funny. What else we got? Let's see what else we got going on here. So what did you like about this movie?
It was different. It was less about like the Skywalker story, more about what else was going on in the galaxy. Yeah, necessarily pertained to them, and just about the Force.
Yeah,
that's why I liked it.
Someone that I was talking to was telling me that the reason they didn't like is he was like, I knew that they weren't going to have lightsabers and like Jedis fighting, but as I watched it, I realized the reason I like Star Wars is because of lightsabers and Jedis fighting. And it wasn't in it, and it bummed me out. And I'm
but they don't really fight. I mean, if you look at all the movies, they aren't really fighting the whole like.
Not
so
very
what, you
much.
Like a total of out of all the movies, an hour of footage,
if that.
Yeah,
if that.
Yeah, is that all you like?
I noticed this more so the second. We've discussed this already, but I noticed this more so the second time that I watched it. I'm not sure if it was because it was in 2D the second time, or maybe just the second time I watched the movie I paid more attention. But to me, I thought Tarkin looked really bad in CGI. Because as everyone knows, Peter Cushing is his name. Is that his name? Peter Cushing's dead, and I guess there's no way around having his character in the movie, huh?
No.
I mean, I guess
you recast him or put like facial prosthetics on some guy, make him look like him.
Because he had to be in it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even think. Yeah, he would have had to have been in it. No, you know what? I take that back. He could have not been in. There could have been like another guy that died, and then Tarkin took over. You know what I mean?
That's not a bad idea.
But then that doesn't make any sense, though, because Tarkin was in Episode 3. Remember, he was like on the bridge. They had a guy like that looked like him. It's supposed to be him.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make much sense to not have him.
Yes, that's right. Yes, that is right. They did. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So I guess they kind of had to have him in it. There's really no way around it, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. Like, because the second time I watched it, I'm like every time he spoke, or like moved his face, like it just looked like it's like a character from like a video game to me.
Yeah, I see a little bit of it. It's still cool they did it though.
Yeah,
it shows like it can happen in the future if they just got to they got to get it better.
Did you saw Terminator Genesis, right?
Yeah.
I thought Arnold looked amazing in that, young Arnold.
Yeah.
Did you think that looked pretty spot on?
Good.
I thought that looked better than Tarkin did, but then again, he didn't really speak or anything.
That's true.
So, that's probably why. That's all that happened in the whole movie, right? Basically, isn't that it?
Yeah, that's it, the end of the movie. Move on to episode 4.
Let's just start off with the blue milk. Did you see the blue milk?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
there was blue milk in this movie. I didn't notice it, but
I didn't notice it.
Several people pointed it out to me that there was it was in the beginning of the movie.
Huh.
In Jin's house or something like that.
blue milk.
Yeah, there was blue milk, dude. There was blue milk. I'm updating all my stuff now on Xbox One. Now I gotta update these games I'm never gonna play. There we go.
Blue milk.
Alright. Speak up, jackass. Let's
Blue
see.
milk.
Blue milk. Now talk about a grand entrance for Vader. The first time you see him.
Yeah.
Like that fucking giant ass shadow.
I thought he was on Mustafar, but I guess that wasn't Mustafar. I mean, it might have been. They didn't really specify.
I have a note right here. Was the planet supposed to be the same one from episode 3?
Yeah.
Was it?
I would assume so. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, why'd you say it wasn't, though?
Because it probably is not. They'll probably come up with another new planet. But it could be. Maybe it is. Hopefully it is. Maybe if you look in the novelization, it would say.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember if I didn't think they showed a name of the planet.
Yeah, they
in this
didn't
one.
at all.
Yeah,
No, they didn't even mention what planet it was on.
I mean, it would be cool. They should have. They should have had the name of the planet and made it the same one.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they had the name of it in episode 3, right?
Yeah, it was Mustafar.
Mustafar.
But I can't remember if they said it though in the movie.
It's like a terrorist planet.
No, it was where all the Trade Federation people, all the higher ups of that were hidden at.
Oh, the Genosians.
Yeah, them too. They were there, and all the other people from that all joined together to break free.
To break free of what?
The Republic.
Republic of what? China.
That's the People's Republic of China.
What the fuck are you talking? Quit making this about Trump. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's that. And I thought it was really funny whenever K2 says to Jin, "I'll be there for you." He's like Cassian says, "I have to."
Yeah, that was funny.
That made me laugh.
Yeah, that was really funny.
That popped me, as they say. I thought that was really funny. I also love whenever K2 gets cut off when he says, "I have a bad feeling about this," and they're quiet.
Yeah,
that was a nice little nod to the other ones. What else? There's 2 stormtroopers. Did you? I'm sure you caught this. The 2 stormtroopers talking about the T-15 being marked obsolete.
Yeah,
it was a cool reference to episode 4. What did they say T-15 in episode 4?
I can't even remember. It's been a while since I saw the movie, so I can't remember the exact line.
Why are you whispering?
I'm not.
Well, you need to speak up. I can't even hear you.
What?
Your bar's like all the way down there.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it's low.
No.
Oh, now you're at a nice volume. I can hear you now. Everyone's gonna have to keep turning their volume up and down whenever Tito comes on. Oh yeah, the R2 and C-3PO cameos are pretty cool.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That was a surprise.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. Someone, I think it might have been Gable, was talking about how he doesn't think that was supposed to be in the movie, and they just added it when Kenny Baker died.
That's That's an interesting theory. I never thought about that.
Because it didn't really seem to fit anything.
Yeah, it didn't really.
They weren't on any ships or anything.
Yeah, they could have added that in last minute. They probably did add it in last minute.
Yeah, they just kind of put it there. But
they just put it there.
They just put it there. What's the name of that little robot on the ground that's driving around?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen it. I don't know. I don't remember what its name was. I don't remember what its name was. I really don't.
What was it called, though?
I don't remember.
Here's the problem I have with this movie. Okay. So, what's the name of the planet where Jin's dad's at, and the dude's gonna Endor's gonna try to assassinate him?
Scarif.
That's the planet at the end of the movie.
Shit, then I don't remember what planet it was. I can't remember.
Yeah, so whatever planet that was. Okay, so they're on like one of their fucking rebel ships. They crash it. They crash land it. And what's that guy's name's Andor, right? Cassian Andor. Cassian goes, I sure hope there's an Imperial shuttle or something here we can steal. That's what he says. So everyone leaves the ship eventually, except for Bodai and K2. And they're on the ship. And they're trying, he tells them to fix something or something like that. I think the communications or something. So the last thing you see of K2 and Bodhi, or whatever his name is whenever he tells them to get in contact with the rebels and tell them not to come, attack the place because their Jin's on there. And then and the guy's like, it's already too late, they're on their way. That's the last you see of those two on that ship. The next time you see them, they pick them up in an Imperial shuttle.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it made... Because the first time I watched it, I was like, eh. And then the second time, whenever they land, I'm thinking to myself, as soon as they land, I'm like, wait a minute. They never showed them getting in this Imperial shuttle they're mentioning.
That's true.
So the second time I paid attention to it. And the second time, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. They just go straight from being in there to being inside an Imperial cargo shuttle or whatever. They didn't even show them getting out of the fucking other ship. They didn't show them going to get the Imperial shuttle. I was like, this is stupid. They were just in it and picked them up. Like, it didn't make any sense. I feel like there's a big deleted scene there, or sequence that just got cut out or something.
Could be.
Because that made no sense to me at all. No sense at all. I was really, it really ground my gears. Grinded them. What else? Did you notice Organa mentioned Captain Antilles?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a cool little reference. The POV shot of the X-Wing coming out of hyperspace I thought was really cool. You know what shot I'm talking about? Like, it's coming out of hyperspace and you're kind of seeing it from inside of it, and the stars come out and there's like this whole fleet there. You know what shot I'm talking about?
I can't remember that. I can't remember that scene.
I thought that shot was really cool looking. I was a big fan of it. This is another thing that kind of grounded my gears. One wonders why they had so much trouble taking down these AT-ATs in Empire whenever, like, they just destroyed 3 of them like it was nothing in this movie.
See, yeah, that's...
Like there's at least 2 or 3 of them. All they do is shoot them, like, once or twice in these ships and they just drop. I'm like, why was it so much trouble to take them down in Empire Strikes Back?
Maybe, no, then I say we could argue that maybe they're in the early stages of the AT-ATs, but it wouldn't make any sense, though.
Like a week prior?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
The only difference is that they were carrier AT-ATs. Well, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because they were hollow.
That's true.
But that has nothing to do with like the legs and like the one that just shot its head and it just went down. I was like, this is, I don't know. That seemed kind of silly to me. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. What I missed? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. All the space battle stuff, starting when the fleet arrives to Scarif, I thought was amazing. Like the visual effects, the action, the camera angles, the shots were just so fucking good. I just thought it looked great. Like, all the stuff in space, I thought it looked amazing. I was a big fan of it.
Yeah.
All the AT-AT stuff, too, I thought was done really well. Great shit. That was really good.
It looks like they, like, from my perspective, it looks like they took, like, maybe from the gameplay from Battlefront, like, the action and stuff like that, and just put it on the screen.
Really?
That's what I think. I mean, it looked cool, because we finally got to see that shit in the other movies we didn't really.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would have been cooler to show more fighting.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think the big problem with the movie is the first half, like, not a lot happens. Like, I think it would have been cool if there had been, like, maybe 1 or 2, like, kind of more battle or war sequences, like, on ground.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, kind of sprinkled throughout the movie.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been cooler. But, let's see. I wasn't expecting K2 to die as fast as he did when he did. Whenever he was like at the console or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to die.
I didn't see that coming. Alright, I'm done.
Really?
I'm done.
You're skipping the other stuff?
I don't got any other stuff. That's everything.
I see that paper and there's like more. Did you read it all?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, dude, what are you talking about? What do you read my fucking notes for? You son of a bitch. You fucking son of a bitch.
Well, don't you have more to say?
Well, you say something. Come on, tell me something.
We didn't even talk about the Vader fight.
Alright, Jesus Christ. I personally, I couldn't have asked for a better ending. Like, I remember telling you before you saw it, like, the last 20, 30 minutes was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And before I saw it, as I was watching the movie, I was hoping that everyone was going to die, because I thought it would make it a much better ending, but I was like, they're not going to kill everyone.
I didn't think everyone was going to die.
Neither did I. I did not think they were going to kill everyone, and as I'm watching it, I was so glad they did.
Yeah.
So glad they did. I thought the characters were really well done throughout the movie. I mean, granted, the first half was kind of slow, but there was a lot of character stuff, which is good. Because every time one of them died, I got bummed. I'm like, oh, man. Like, every time someone died. But, remember before I saw you asked me if they're going to make another one?
Yeah.
And I was like, no. No, they're not.
Yeah, after watching it, they're definitely not. Because it goes right into the beginning of episode 4.
It goes right in the beginning of episode 4, and everyone's dead. So none of the characters will be back in it. The last scene with Vader, holy fucking shit. Probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah, that was cool. Like, that was really cool.
It's completely dark. You hear his breathing, and you don't see anything, and then his lightsaber just like turns on. It illuminates him, and you see him. And it was just so fucking cool. And he starts like fucking killing rebels going down the hallway. Like I came everywhere. Like it was
came over face, neck, and chest, like Kevin Smith says.
Yeah, all over the face, neck, and chest area. Yeah, it was pretty fucking hot. Just so fucking cool. And like they're just running down the hallway, and he hands it to the fucking other guy at the last second, the plans or whatever. I thought the shot of young Leia was great. Like at the very end, when
that did look really good.
It looked perfect. Like I had no problem with that CGI at all. But then again, that was just one shot, and she had like one line.
Yep.
So that's why that looks so good, I would assume. I think the speaking, whenever they speak, is whenever it makes it harder for it to look real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's whenever it gets tough. Let's see what else. The only thing I really have left is stuff that was in the trailers that wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, I wonder if that'll be on maybe deleted scenes. There probably won't be no extended cut.
Yeah, well, Force Awakens had deleted scenes, but no extended cut, right?
Yeah. I haven't even watched anything on that set yet.
No, neither did I. The stuff I noticed, because I actually watched the teaser right before I watched the movie the second time, because I thought stuff was missing. I think Gable actually pointed out. He mentioned Forrest Whitaker's lines.
That's right.
He's like, it was something, blah, 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 and what will become of you, blah, blah. Like, none of that was in the movie. None of the stuff that they were saying whenever Jim was getting interrogated or whatever, you've been on your own since you were 15 years old.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't in the movie. The line where she goes, this is a rebellion, isn't it?
Yeah,
I rebel.
Yeah.
That was not in the movie. The shot they showed of Vader from behind in the teaser in the first show, I think it was the second trailer, when they first showed him, that was not in the movie, when they showed Vader. What really surprised me was, in my opinion, the coolest shot of all the trailers, whenever Jin, Cassian, and some other people are running towards one of the AT-ATs, it's shooting at them and next to him, and it's about to shoot at him, and it cuts away. That wasn't in the movie. And I thought that was really good. What makes me wonder, that specific shot being taken out, do you remember hearing a while ago about how Disney wasn't happy that it was too much of a war movie, so they were doing reshoots?
That's right, yeah.
I'm wondering if there's some battle stuff that got taken out of the movie.
Probably, for sure.
Like specifically that shot, because in that shot, like I said, they're running at the AT-AT, so there's got to be something else going on. Because that shot doesn't fit into anything else we saw in the movie. So that's got to be part of a whole sequence that was cut out of the movie.
Hopefully it'll be on the Blu-ray.
Hopefully. Probably not, Lee.
Hope.
But hopefully.
Well, think about it now. Like, you're gonna after you watch episode 1, 2, and 3, you're gonna have to watch that now before you watch 4.
Well, I was gonna tell you this. I really want to watch this and then 4 right afterwards.
Yeah.
I really like to do that. That'd be pretty cool. I'm curious how many other things that like you'll catch, and you know what I mean. I wonder if there's other stuff in it that you'll be able to catch after watching it again. Someone told me something about Jar Jar Binks was in it somewhere.
I don't remember seeing him.
I don't remember seeing him either, but someone told me he was in it somewhere. I was like, well, that's unfortunate. He probably shouldn't be. Should probably keep him out of everything Star Wars forever.
Yeah.
the rest of our lives. So what else you got to say about this movie?
It was really good. Better than, well, I think it's better than episode 2 for sure.
Episode 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 2 is probably the worst of all the movies.
I don't know where I rank. I mean, it's just different. Like, different characters, different side of the story.
It's hard to rank it with the other episode ones. I think I like episode 7 better than this. Force Awakens.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you not like Force Awakens a lot?
No, I do, but I don't know. I guess. I mean, yeah, that's continuing the story.
I'm getting kind of annoyed that people keep saying that episode 7 was just a rip-off of episode 4.
But they don't point in the fact, if you go back, episode 1, how he did the prequels, they reflected the other one. Like, episode 1 reflects episode 4. It's the same story.
Yeah.
The same stuff if you look at it, same stuff going on.
Yeah. Like, there's way more things that are different about 7 and 4 than there are that are the same.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff that happens in 7 where you're like, nothing like that happened in 4.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, a lot of stuff. But, like Kylo Ren being a pussy.
Yeah. Excuse me.
That's nice.
Sorry.
It's very kind of you.
It came out.
What?
I couldn't hold it in.
So what are we going to eat?
That's the question of the day.
We're going to eat something.
I guess, well...
I want a pancake.
What, Denny's? Eden Park? It's a place for smiles, you know.
That's a load of fucking bullshit is what that is.
Well, okay.
Well, yeah, so this roadblock we're going to, what are the matches?
I did look.
Did you?
I did. We'll go down if I'll remember them. Pre-show match, it's Rusev versus Big Cass.
Big Cass?
Yeah.
I think Big Cass is going to win.
Yeah, I think so too. The main show, there was 7 of them, so we'll have to keep, or maybe there was 7 total, so we count from there. New Day's fighting Sheamus and Cesaro for the titles.
I think Sheamus and Cesaro is going to win.
I think they should.
You think they will?
I don't think they will, but I think they should.
I think they will.
So that means we saw them. We were the last people then today to see them as champs.
Yeah, oh yeah, we saw the New Day today.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Talk about that in a few seconds.
Yep, we met the New Day.
Well, that was it. That was it. Moving on.
We stood in line and we met them and they were cool and that was that.
And I bought a Toys R Us Pop 3-pack exclusive. They all 3 signed, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Like, what's the chance of well, I mean, I guess they are a group, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Maybe down the line, years from now, if you found that, it's like, man, it's going to be hard to get all 3 of these guys to sign.
When we were driving away, I was thinking to myself, what if one of them, like, dies tomorrow? That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Man, I'm not going to sell that.
No. Alright, so what's the next match?
So that was 2. I might not be in this order, but the Brian Kendrick versus
Rich it's a 3-way, right?
Yeah, versus Rich Swann and T.J. Perkins. I think
Swann's gonna win that.
Is he the champ still?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he probably will win that.
Yeah.
Moving on. I just don't really care.
No,
I don't really care about these cruiserweights or anything. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's 3. Surprised, like, there might be some more matches added, but there's the Iron Woman match.
I don't know.
30-minute Iron Woman match.
I think Sasha's gonna win. I think it's gonna be Charlotte's first loss at a pay-per-view.
Who is the champ? I can't.
Sasha.
Okay. Yeah, she's probably gonna lose.
Sasha?
See, I don't know. I don't think she. It'd be stupid if she did.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, no, she won't lose.
Okay.
Jericho versus Rollins.
And Rollins is gonna win that. I don't know. Yeah.
I think Rollins will win.
Yeah, I think Rollins will win, and then Triple H will come into play at the Rumble. Not yet. Because if he's gonna lose, it'll be because Triple H makes him lose tonight. But I don't think it's gonna happen that early.
That would be cool. Very cool. Oh, there's that one match, that Strowman versus Sami Zayn, that 10-minute match.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I don't think he's gonna last 10 minutes.
Wonder if they're gonna have a clock on the fucking Tron.
Probably.
Or I don't even know what they call it anymore. They even call it the Titantron anymore.
They call it the big screen.
The big screen.
It's the big screen. They don't call it that.
I
can guess the last match.
Was that?
I think that was 6. Yeah.
Well, okay. No,
I think Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
I think Owens is gonna win.
He's got to. They can't give Reigns a title, especially. I think he's gonna get booed in Pittsburgh. He has every other time he's been here.
Yeah. What was the last pay-per-view since the Rumble? And did they have one since the Rumble?
I don't think they did. I think they just had the.
Well, he's going to be in for it. He's going to get a tongue lashing from the crowd. He's going to get it. He's going to get it good.
He's going to get it.
He's going to get it. Well, that ties up our Rogue One review.
Brings it all back full circle, huh?
Yeah, our nice roadblock. Oh yeah, we never rated it. Shit, fuck. All right, what rating do you give Rogue One out of 10?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Probably an 8.
That's
or an 8.5.
Okay, now which one? You got
8. I'll go 8.
I initially had 8.5, but changed it to 8.
Still really good.
Just because the first half wasn't as good as the second half, so I had to drop it 0.5 because of that.
Okay.
But yeah, I also gave it 8s. We both give it 8s. That's entertaining. All right. Well, that wraps that up. That nice long 30-minute review. This might be the shortest review we've ever done on this show.
Probably.
I have to take a shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right. We will be back in several years. In a couple months probably. And like I said, we might drop an episode every now and then, some sort of review special or something when there's the time. But in the meantime, we have all kinds of podcasts you can listen to. Some of them are up to 4 hours long. So there's plenty of content to keep you busy till we return. So feel free to still follow us and comment and do whatever and go fuck yourself. And all right, and we're out. So Breakroom BS1 on Twitter, and Breakroom BS is the page on SoundCloud, and Breakroom Bullshit is how you will search it on SoundCloud. And thank you for joining us, Tito.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a great life. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Fuck you.